Everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be testing another makeup hack. I saw this on YouTube. I can't exactly remember the girl's name that I saw this on, but I'm going to link her video down below because I saw this video in my suggested feed and it just really interested me. So basically what we're going to be doing today is testing out putting powder underneath any liquid makeup, and that to me just goes against everything I believe in makeup. I never do that. The only time I ever do is when I do cream contour. I'll set my whole face and then do my cream contour because I don't mind doing that. This is going to be really strange. I've actually primed my skin already, so we're pretty much good to go actually. Let's test it. Let's see if this makeup pack actually works, and then we're going to check in towards the end of the day and see if it gave me any lasting power, like if it actually I'm genuinely interested. I have low hopes for this though. I don't think it's gonna work, but we'll see. Before we get into the actual video, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already and give this video a thumbs up so I know that you enjoy videos like this. Comment down below a makeup hack that you guys want me to try out next. If there's anything that you've seen that you're just unsure of and you want me to test it, then be sure to comment it down below in the comment section. And I think that's all I want to say. Don't forget to follow my vlog channel and also my social media. All of that will be down below. And yeah, enough babbling, let's get on into the video. Okay, so the powder that I've decided to use today is the RCMA No Color powder, and the reason why I've decided to use this one is because it's really fine and I want to go for something that's a little bit like a slightly thinner powder compared to maybe like the Laura Mercier, because that is really thick and heavy on my skin and I don't really use it that much anymore anyway. So I thought if I was going to use a loose powder to apply all over my skin, then I thought I would use this one. So I'm really nervous actually, like this kind of freaks me out. I'm just gonna pop, okay, I've gone everywhere, great. I'm kind of just putting some powder in this little tub so I can just pick it out straight from that. I just got powder everywhere. Okay, so I'm just picking up some powder and just putting it on my skin. This feels so weird just to powder my skin with nothing being on it. Oh, this is weird. One area that I want to avoid is just my under eye area because I do get kind of dry under there, so I don't want to make it look super dry. All over my top. All my videos end up being so messy, I swear. Like I just end up needing a shower every time after I film. My skin just feels really matte, really matte. It doesn't feel dry because obviously like I moisturized my skin beforehand, but it feels very matte, so I don't know. I mean, can you tell? Like my face looks so flat, like oh my god. The foundation that I've decided to use today to put on top of this is the Makeup Forever HD foundation. I'm using this in the shade 153, I think. This is the Ultra HD one, so obviously it's the newer version, and I love this foundation, but the only thing about it is that it does need to be set, so I thought it'd be interesting to see what this looks like on top of powder rather than underneath the powder, and we'll just see if it needs to be further set because I didn't want to use a super matte foundation that would be matte on its own. I wanted to see what it would be applying a foundation that's just like a normal consistency, not a super matte one. I don't really know, like at the moment it looks like it's applying really smoothly, like really smoothly. Now that I've seen like what my face can take, I'm just gonna apply little dots into my skin because I feel like it's applying just fine. I was a bit worried, so I just wanted to apply it really gradually, but it looks like it's fine, so I'm just gonna apply this everywhere. And we're just going to buff it in and just see how it looks. The thing I do have to say is that the difference now is that because obviously the underneath of the skin is so matte, it's like the foundation doesn't like melt into the skin as much, so I feel like it kind of has to be pushed in. I wouldn't do this unless I was doing something that I wanted to be full coverage because I mean it looks very flawless, I've got to say, like very smooth. Okay, so around my nose, the foundation is separating a little bit. Now, yeah, it looks dry on my nose. Damn, it was going so well. I don't actually have dry patches on my nose. I think the powder's just making it look a lot more dry than it is. The only area to me that looks a little dry is the nose. Literally just the nose. So everywhere else looks really smooth. The forehead and the cheeks tends to be the area where I get the most texture. And for some reason, it's just like, it looks super smooth. done my base, apart from obviously like contour and highlight and stuff, and it looks super smooth, very matte, as you can see. Like my face looks so flat, so I need some highlight or something. But when I did my under eyes, I set them and then I kind of just went over this area, and honestly, I'm gonna do a close-up now. It looks really smooth on camera and like from far away, but when you get close you can see a bit of dryness. I'm gonna go and probably finish off my makeup off camera and just come back to you guys a little bit later.
One eternity later.
Okay guys, so this is what it looks like after about 12 hours, so a really long time. I am so ready to go to bed now, so I'm so excited to take all of this off, but I just thought I'd come back and show you guys what it looks like after a long day. My overall thoughts about this is it doesn't work with dry skin. A lot of my skin, especially around my nose and my under eye area, has just separated. It doesn't look that great, and I didn't really like the overall effect that it had throughout the day. It photographed really nicely, to be fair. Like, it looked really full coverage and really nice. It kind of reminded me a bit of when I did the Jamsu technique where I dipped my face into the water. It kind of reminded me of that, but it looks more dry now, in my opinion. So I think the skin type this would work really good for is pure oily skin, just because it does make things a little less oily compared to normal, because obviously this foundation usually would get greasy quite quickly. This is a no from me, like for today. Like, I'm just a bit not happy with it, so I've decided probably I'm not going to be doing this again. I would rather do dipping my face in water rather than doing this, I think, personally. Even though it did seem like it was going to work and it went on really smoothly, just the way that it's worn is just not the best. So yeah, that's the way that it turned out. Let me know down in the comments if you guys are going to be trying this technique, and if you have, then how it worked for you. Let me know if there are any more that you do want me to try out, and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm so tired. I look so rough. Please don't judge me, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye everyone.